Hey everybody, it's Invictus. Time another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you had a great couple of football games if you're watching football this season, or if you're just playing Isaac, hope you had some good runs. We had a couple of great runs yesterday, of course, with a double banger, but we're still waiting for the next video to cross 3,000 likes. We have actually, at the time of recording, 4 videos from this past week and weekend that are very close to 3,000. So if you want to turbocharge that like streak counter, then go check out those videos. Click the like button. You don't have to necessarily watch the videos unless, of course, you want to. And click the like button. It's the best way to support my channel. And thank you for those of you who go back and do so each and every day. It does make a difference, I promise you. And thank you again for that effort. I really do appreciate it. Speaking of appreciation, here's your meme of the day here, brought to you by Oso77373. Title of the thread was when Sinvictus says he's going to Boss Rush. Boss Rush. That goes in here. Mosh Pit knows it's going to have trash items anyway. I just love like the stern yet firm look on the on this character's face. I don't know what the reference is, but I do like it. If you want to submit your own meme of the day, of course, go on over to the Sinvictus subreddit /r/Sinvicta. Oh my goodness, we're starting with Revelation, but we have no idea what our HP is. An IV bag. CJ is going to be Papa Alpha 08, Juliet Charlie Delta Golf. Golf. So, Revelation, we've got a terrible tears rate. Oh my god, 1.84 is just awful. But luckily, Revelation does operate independently from our tears, thank god. So, yeah, that's going to give us flying and at least gives us 1 HP upgrade, I believe. So, that should be okay, hopefully. But, of course, without us being able to see our HP, it's not really... Let's just say it's a little hazy on what our current situation is survivability-wise. We also have... like god awful, and I mean absolute trash movement speed. 0.85 is just atrocious, but we have flying, and flying is definitely what we're going to be needing for a run like this. I don't know why Revelation didn't go off there, but there we go. So yeah, it's not a bad start. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like the greatest start since sliced bread, but it does sort of give us this level of flexibility we normally wouldn't have due to the fact that we have flying. And I mean, of course, Revelation is just a fantastic item. It's S tier item all the way. It is the true holy brimstone, unlike Trisagion. And Revelation has a surprising amount of synergies as well, including homing, including poison, all kinds of good stuff. I mean, Revelation is just fantastic. If you need a big powerhouse angelic item, there's your man right there. Yep. And oh my gosh, we have so much HP, dude. On the IV bag, this is going to turn into instant money. Look at that. So yeah, this is a far cry from last week's episode. I think we were on floor like 1 or 2 for like the first 30 minutes of that episode. I kid you not. And that takes us to the question of the episode from that episode, which is this just keeps getting worse episode. And yeah, that run was something else. It was one of the worst runs I think I've ever seen, let alone recorded. And of course, it was a very on-point question of the episode when I asked, what is your feeling? How do you feel about these type of runs? What is your take on these type of runs? Do you like these type of runs? Do you not like them? And honestly, I was expecting a wide range of answers, but most people like saying the same thing, which was like, I could take it or leave it, or like, no, it's not really my thing. But surprisingly, a larger amount of people than I was actually prepared to see seem to really enjoy the struggle bus runs for various reasons. I'm not going to say for some reason, because they literally just tell you right there, but yeah, they enjoy those type of runs. And far and away the most upvoted comment came in from Get Down Sluggy, who said, I love the fact that you keep pushing. I would have held R key by that point. And yeah, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. You gotta, for me, you can't give up. Everyone knows that I don't back down from a challenge, and I'm not afraid of anything. And we have to buy the stopwatch here. The movement speed is just unbearable. But I'm never going to back down from a challenge in Isaac, and that's something that I think that, I'm proud to say that I'm a little bit too stubborn sometimes, but yeah, you got to win. Find a way to make it work. That's the path to being a champion. That's You gotta play like a winner, you know. So thank you very much, Get Down Sluggy. The second most upvoted comment came in from Saiyan Strength, or Saiyan Strength. I don't know why you say Saiyan. Saiyan Strength said, I enjoy a healthy balance of them. Hold that thought. I enjoy a healthy balance of them. Your channel is really balanced as far as face rolls, struggle buzz, and average runs. Always entertaining. Thank you very much, Saiyan Strength. And that's something I never really considered until I read this comment, because I'm like, you know, we really do have a surprisingly wide range of, I'm not going to tap the Demon Judgment, of type of runs here. You know, like, I do feel lately anyway, we've been getting worse runs than better runs and face rolly runs. Outside of the Omega run, of course, but for the most part, I do think that we have enough variety here to appeal to a larger audience of Isaac fans, you know. And I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's, you know, that's fine, because I don't try to be. Excuse you, Mega Troll Bomb. But that's okay, because I think that you know, for the people who do enjoy my content and the ones that that love everything, I cannot thank you enough. I know that there are some people out there who love the Struggle Bus runs, some people who don't like the Struggle Bus runs, and they can, you know, tune into Wacky Wednesday or Tainted Run Day. The people who love the Struggle Bus runs are already watching anyway, and then the people who just love the face roll can just skip the bad ones and go straight for, like, the, you know, the crazy thumbnails ones. The Curse of Lost here, or a Curse of Lost. And that leads me to the last question of the episode here, answer the episode here, from Count Me Out, who said, I love these types of runs because, well, they're longer, and that means more Invicta to watch. And I do appreciate comments like that. They are very humbling, and they, you know, they make me feel good. You know, again, I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and it's fine. You know, but the Mosh Pit is a very supportive and caring community that I've built here over the years. And although some of y'all lose your absolute gourd whenever I make a mistake on an episode of Isaac, which I think that's a you problem. There's a lot of people who get really upset over mistakes in a video game, and I find it absolutely hilarious that they get so bent out of shape over something so funny. I mean, like, you know, it's just one of those things that people, I guess, expect you to play at a higher level, and I've always told people from the get-go, I'm not the best Isaac player. I never claimed to be, and I don't want to be. I just like playing the game, you know? But yeah, the Mosh Pit is just a really chill group of people, and, you know, we got good vibes around here, all that kind of stuff. Not overly negative, not overly positive in a toxic way. Just a very supportive cast of human beings, very, very righteous and cool people. And I thank you all for that. And thank you everyone who upvoted and listened to the comments of the day. Ever since we started the episode and comments and questions of the episode stuff a couple, well, I guess it's more like a month and a half ago, it's done gangbusters for us. And I can't thank you all enough for helping me out with the algorithm and that stuff. It does wonders for the growth of the channel, the engagement levels and all that stuff. So again, thank you very much for that. Hold on to the Yara rune until we absolutely need to use it, because right now there's really no need to. Pull up the Judgment there. Probably didn't need to do that, but I wanted to anyway, just because I wanted to try to get a little bit higher chance for Devil Deal. Yeah, that run was quite something, I'll tell you what. I thought about briefly Yaring these, but I was like, oh, I'd rather use the Yara rune for, like, either money or soul hearts or something like that. You know, unless, unfortunately, they changed it in Repentance, much like many things, where Yara no longer guarantees items. If you have an item in the chest, you're no longer guaranteed an item if you Yara it. So you're kind of less inclined to use the Yara rune on chest. I mean, by that same token, though, that does mean that you can spawn random items in chests that normally wouldn't have items, which is cool, but I think that the Yara rune in this case is going to be best suited for money or for HP, which could turn into money, or HP. The HP always turns into HP. Look, I know what I'm talking about. Dude, our our shot speed is just killing me. There's something to the droning nature of low shot speed and low tears rate combined with the slowness of the music that just, it makes you feel like you're in a fever dream. And it makes it feel like a struggle bus run, even though this is not a struggle bus run. We're doing okay for now. That's not to say that it won't morph into a struggle bus run or something that resembles a struggle bus run. But for right now, we're looking pretty good because we've got Revelation, we've got good amount of HP. We just can't find that gosh dang item room because Curse of Lost, am I right? Because if there's one person on this planet who can do a full clear without trying, without being able to physically see the map or where he's going, he is still going to find every single location that can possibly be found. That's me, Victor, your neighborhood, friendly neighborhood Isaac YouTuber and streamer. I have no idea where our item room is. I don't even remember if we've been in our item room, and frankly, at this point, I don't care. I have had enough of this floor. You know, right there, that's the attitude that some people don't like. Oh, just go back and find the item room. God, go find it. Well, there's another way to think about that. How about you think about it like this? How about you think about I'm nerfing myself? I mean, there's probably nothing in the item room anyway. The chocolate probably makes it, the gold ticket makes the chocolate taste worse, probably. We probably weren't going to find it anyway. But hey, look, we got Dark Princess Crown, we got Perfection. I tell you what, we're looking all right. Yes, the chocolate makes the golden ticket taste worse. Justice card, which gave us another troll bomb. So we can actually leave here with Dark Princess Crown and not lose the half heart by doing just what I did there, which was get out of the curse room before the iframes kick in, or wear off, I should say. And that lets us maintain Dark Princess Crown, which is the only form of DPS that we've got other than Revelation, of course. 9 lives, of course, is a great pickup for us.
Soul of Apollyon.
Soul of Apollyon's going to give us a whole butt ton of flies. Most of them explosive, so we want to just stand back and let the flies kind of do their thing. Yeah, you know, it's like I tell everybody, you know, sometimes I feel anyway that I kind of deserve the right to be lazy in Isaac sometimes. If I absolutely have to do something in Isaac, I will, right? Like if we're down, like we had a run not that long ago. I think it was last Thursday, maybe, or Friday. It may have been Thursday on stream, where I literally, quite literally, had to use the 4.5 volt, right? I'd use the 4.5 volt and undefined to try to get me into the Ayamera room so I wouldn't have to fight Isaac, because I only had 2 HP and I had no damage, right? And so I used a combined effort of Mercurius, which let me move in and out of a room, the 4.5 volt, which charged undefined very, very slowly, and I also had to hope and pray that I got taken to the Ayamera room. Otherwise, like, I don't think I would have been able to beat Isaac. Like, it was that bad of a run. And it's like, it's that kind of, when I have to do that kind of stuff, it's like I don't enjoy doing it, but that also kind of brings out the best in me in terms of like strategery. So, and I think that's part of the reason why people enjoy those struggle bus runs. And you know, and that was last week's question of the episode. So I'm kind of like, I'm at a point in Isaac where I'm like, I really, if I don't have to do something, like if we're in Curse of Lost, I'm not going to sit there and look for a singular item room for the next 10 minutes just because the game decided to give me Curse of Lost. I would much rather just go to the next floor. Now, if we lose because of that, then sure, that's something that you can beat me up for and I can take it. But in my opinion, if it's something that's probably not going to make a difference anyway, then I'm just not worried about it. And I've always said, you know, if you're a newer player or even an amateur level player or something, if there's ever any ranks in Isaac players, you know, don't do that. Like there's a lot of good habits you can pick up on from me. There's a lot of things I try to teach in Isaac, but I'm certainly not perfect, and I don't try to be. I just play the way that I play, and most of the time I would say do as I say, not as I do. Much easier way to teach. So keep that in mind whenever you see me like just like skip something, or if I forget something or whatever. It's like, yeah, you know, he's not the best Isaac player. Everyone makes mistakes. That's what I say. But people won't listen to me anyway, so that's fine. I'm just going to keep doing my thing my way. That's how I've always done it. No matter what. No matter the riffraff, no matter the noise, no matter the haters or whatever. Always going to do things my way. Finally get some shot speed here. Stem cells. And we get Purgatory, which is going to allow us to get back down to our good friend Dark Prince's Crown territory. But we need damage. 2.86 damage is pretty pathetic. And again, as good as Revelation is, which it is great, it's not the end-all be-all here. We need to have raw damage to back it up. Otherwise, like hitting all those extra times, those multi-hits that it does, much like Brimstone, is not going to matter much. I mean, can we win with just regular... can we win with this? We probably could. Especially now that we've gotten like a little bit of Tears rate, but it's not going to be pretty. The stopwatch will certainly help us out with our horrible movement speed, but yeah, I'd prefer to get more damage. Probably would have been easier to just hit Purgatory. Now, that being said, though, we do have Purgatory. Purgatory is going to give us a good amount of extra forgiveness here, because it does deal a decent amount of damage. It certainly does more damage than we do per shot. So if we need to lean heavily on Purgatory in the early going here, we can. Seeing there how many times we hit that dingle and nothing. It just sat there and just took it like it was nothing. We want to make the game tremble at our damage, not laugh. Magician card, which again we're just going to leave. But I think it is worth it for us to just lose half of a soul heart here, and keep Dark Prince's Crown. I know that I could have avoided I could have mitigated that damage by using the IV bag, but in this case, I think it's still better that we maintain the Dark Prince's Crown buff currently, because again, it's the only form of extra little bit of DPS we've got, and that's not good. We need to pick it up some. Of course, I say that, but I have absolutely no control over the type of runs that we get. You know, and it's like the comment was saying from Super Saiyan, is that, you know, a sense of balance on the channel is not really something I think about a whole lot, just because I do this day in and day out, right? Like sometimes the runs feel the same. I don't remember usually most of the time what happens in runs. Once it's recorded, it's out of sight, out of mind, and I'm on to the next one. But I do feel like lately, outside of the Omega run, we haven't, and the Lilith runs, we haven't really been getting like that crazy of like OP runs. And, you know, the average to middling level runs that, you know, that does appeal to some people, because it's just kind of like, you know, it's a nice little comfy run. You know, it's nothing crazy. We're not making a whole lot of noise doing what we're doing. We're just kind of here along for the ride. We're just vibing, you know. And I think that's that's the majority of the people in the mosh pit. That just kind of is their vibe. It's the reason why many people were saying and weighing in on the whole, you know, the suspension of Wacky Wednesday for a little while. Which Wacky Wednesday still isn't really back yet, I would say, just because I'm still not really in the mood to play mods. It's kind of nice not doing mods. Like, Wacky Wednesday for now is going to be like if I feel like doing a Wacky Wednesday, we'll do one, but for the most part, it's just going to be a normal Eden run, maybe a random run, but, you know, no mods for now, just because I'm just not into mods right now. How did you shoot that way, Isaac? But yeah, you know, that I think was the majority of the mosh pit who were saying that, you know, they don't really watch the modded runs. They kind of enjoy it just for Eden, and, you know, just because that's what the channel's known for, basically. And I get that for sure. But there are times when we just get a string of bad luck, just a string of bad runs, that it does feel a little oppressive. So, but at the end of the day, I think it does kind of balance stuff out, though. You know, we get good runs, we get bad runs. We're getting some bad items right now. All right, look, game. Here's the sitch. All right, I need you to give me some damage. That's it. End of story. The end. You need to give us damage because we are not we're not okay here. Like, yeah, we've got 9 lives, and yeah, we've got like enough HP to win the game, but that doesn't mean that I want to do this at like a old person pace here. Gone the wrong way. All right. Getting boss rush is now more important than ever because, again, we have not been taking a lot of items. And I certainly don't want to waste too much time in this room, although we've been here for a full solid 30 seconds. Again, we don't have the damage, and this is okay. Yep, that just happened. Will meme of the day imitate life as always? We get a trash boss rush. Everest Invictus says we need to go to boss rush. Mosh Pit knows it's going to be trash anyway. I hate myself right now. Gonna be close. Be real close. Gonna have to use some orbital strength here. And Purgatory. I don't care about the damage that we take because we're not going to lose the Devil Deal because we have A, way too much HP, and B, we also have Goat Head. We're just kind of kamikazing Mom right now. Of course, she's not dropping her foot because, you know. Okay, we don't care about the Devil Deal because we can get back in there. And, hey, you know what? This is not a trash Devil Deal. We could have taken Daddy. I would rather have our Tears Up. Not going to Yara the 2 of Diamonds. I'm just going to use it because this is the final shot that we're going to have. But, I mean, we had to take the negative there. Like, we absolutely just had to take the negative. We need damage. Well, if we needed options, we've got probably more than we can handle now. We also picked it up before we went to the Devil Deal, which means that we're going to have a glitched item pedestal when we go into the Devil Deal. I wasn't even trying to make a joke there. It just kind of happened. Not even a joke, really. Just saying Ahsoka. Yeah. Bloody Gust here. At least this allows us to get a movement speed upgrade and Tears Up whenever we use the IV bag. And, of course, it's going to be a greed fight. Right. So whenever we take damage, we're going to get a Tears Up along with a movement speed upgrade, like I said. And as I pretty much predicted, we will not have to use our Yarrow Rune on the 2 of diamonds because the game is going to do... I mean, I don't even know why I'm doing this. We don't need tears up. We don't need the money. There's a sack room maybe, but I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart either. So now we can finally go see what's inside of the Devil Deal here. This should be a surefire guppy. There's Guppy's tail. And we probably want... Oh, we already got Guppy. Wait. Oh, we have Guppy's hairball. That's right. I thought we were only 2 of 3. Yeah, we want the pack here. For shizzle. First the Maze. Now we do lose our Dark Princess crown buff. If you're wondering why we were overcapped on tiers, it's for that precise reason. But I think it goes without saying that it's definitely worth it. Because now we're Guppy. Glitch Crown, by the way, is going to give us one of, I think, 5 or 6 choices per item pedestal. So if we find another item pedestal inside of, like, say, I don't know, a secret room, that could be good. But we didn't. Found money. Okay. And that right there is the danger of not only having Glitch Crown, but also a Binge Eater. The game is kind of, I would almost say, bugged in a way, where if you even touch a chest that has an item in it and you have some kind of rotating item pedestal, it's going to give it to you immediately. I mean immediately. Like I didn't even know that was an item pedestal when we already grabbed it sort of immediately. Of course, you don't have to worry about that happening with us having Guppy, because you can just simply fly away from things and maybe not get a chest spawned right on top of us. Mobility is king, you know? We don't have enough movement speed for me to really fly into a chest, like, without paying attention, so... So now I think that we pretty much save the Yarrow Rune for the Dark Chest. That is the only way to guarantee items for a Yarrow Rune. Probably growth hormones will hold off. Victor robes here. Actually, the mark would probably be a little bit better to give us movement speed. Or Guppy's eye. And Curse the Blind. Now, you don't want to be taking blind items with Glitch Crown. I think that goes without saying, especially if you have Chaos, which we don't, but yeah, I wouldn't risk it. Unless you just have nothing to lose, I really don't recommend using Glitch Crown and Curse the Blind. Pretty trolly for the game to give us Curse the Blind right now at this stage anyway, especially with Womb 2, but yeah, you do. Our damage is still not what I would say is incredible. It's okay. It makes the mulligan makes our damage look better than it is, right? Hey. Again, do as I say. Isaac cheap shots, everybody. Gonna say is do as I say, not as I do. Daddy Longlegs pulled that doozy of a neat little feature of the game. Buttons stay depressed. Huh? And if we had the HP, I would totally just skip straight to Dark Room. Play this Judgment here. I mean, with Glitch Crown, I mean, who the hell knows what we're gonna get? There's the reverse tower card here. Might be worth duplicating, maybe. Spider Babby. Not enough room for us to spawn rocks in there. A blank room, at least. Work. If we get a bunch of soul hearts in here, I will use the Yara card, or the Yara rune, to give us some extra soul hearts so we can play the sack room. But we only got 1/10 to rock. Oh. Right. Go into the curse room as well to possibly get some more soul hearts, I guess. I mean, I don't know why I'm even doing this. Like, we are not going to get enough soul hearts to really make a difference. Like, we would need 12 soul hearts to get a full chance to make it to the dark room here in one go without dying. Or like, you know, extra HP. I mean, red heart containers would be great, but we don't have red heart containers. No? Although we do have the wafer, now that I think about it, we do technically have the wafer with the cancer. Do not want to take. We're already guppy. We don't need to do that. We can get like 1 or 2 more soul hearts. We might actually have enough HP to hit the sacrifice room. Because we're going to lose half of a heart after the initial hit, right? So if I Yara, well, it's kind of a waste of a Yara rune. I'd much rather lose the lives than anything. So we should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 taps. That's assuming that we don't get any more HP. Like a Hierophant card or something. Okay, that gives us another tap. Gives us another tap. Okay. Only gonna be a key. Oh baby. We are gonna be able to skip to the dark room, which is just awesome because that allows us to skip Shoal, go straight there. No. We want the arrow room. Oh my goodness, that is Damocles. Yes, I will take Damocles. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We've got that thing. All right, let's see here. Okay. Careful, we don't want to accidentally walk over something. Hoo boy, all right. What can we take that wouldn't kill us immediately? Stigmata. And we can take Abadabba Ding Dong. Then we can take nothing else is going to kill us. So rubber cement. To Pisces. To Cricket's body. Or the D20. Into Speedball. And I think that's it. All right. What an interesting turn of events we have here. Pure gas is going to allow us to at least open doors. Turtle Bones is fine with me because that gives us a lot of HP. Also will increase our tears rate by a whole lot. Hey, Leech. Come on, Leech. Obviously, we've already hit ourselves, so Damocles is on the clock here. But we've got, as long as we don't lose these lives, we're protected from Damocles. A little bit too far away to get 2020. Oh. Okay. Well, first, wow. We haven't had rock bottom in a long time. But with Glitch Crown, we have a very, very good chance getting an Omega run. Because we have a good chance of getting the school bag, and then we have a good chance of getting a death certificate, which gives us another R key. And we also have Damocles. So if we get a secret room item pedestal, that's a really, really strong shot. Or when we use R key, we can go for angel deals and still get a chance to get Genesis and or another death certificate. So Pure Gas are working overtime right now. Yeah, case in point right here. Literally case in point right here. Get that cursed item, which I'm not even going to talk about. There's no real good pick here, so I'm just going to take raw liver. You don't need Skinny Eye Mushroom. I'm not going to risk getting TM Trainer. I'm just not. Oh. Okay. Looking pretty good now with sausage and all kinds of other stuff. Crown really making it happen. Didn't mean to take that, but I guess it worked out. Did kill our tears rate though. Kind of a big annoying way. Purity, which gave us our tears right back until we get hit, of course. Oh, man. Tech Point Fizzle. All right. Well, things really took a turn for the interesting here. What a difference a week makes. Second seed, Delta Tango Sierra Mike Romeo 60 Whiskey. So we're missing Boss Rush and we're missing Mom's Heart, notably for an Omega run. We got to do those, which we're going to do anyway. E-Sizzle's great, but I'll take Eden's Blessing. It doesn't do anything for us. Actually, it doesn't do anything for us. No School Bag, but there is Diplopia. Really matter though. So we're gonna go light side here. It's business as usual. We go light side here. Go for we still have to do Boss Rush. We got to do Mom's Heart. Still got to beat Delirium. We still got to beat the Mega Satan, the Mega Stand block. So nothing really changes on an Omega run until you get past the Mega Stand block. You get past that one, then you know that you got something special. You got a chance anyway. A second chance at 2020. I was not missing that one. That is going to remove the tears down that we got. Ecor Mycosis is awesome here. And Ecor Mycosis is always awesome. Even more so here. We're looking for the... We don't need Keeper Sack. Already got it. You're looking for the School Bag. Not in here. Trinkets. There it is. Now, if we just get another Diplopia or a wild card at this point, we can pretty much guarantee an Omega run. Or Death Certificate. So there's a good chance here, very good chance here that we got an Omega run possibility. Although we do need to get another, we do actually need to get another key. And I think there's a sack room. Yeah, there's a sack room. So let's go back and get that real quick. We need a golden key to get inside the golden door. I don't care about losing these bone hearts. It helps us with brittle bones anyway. It's actually pretty big for brittle bones. Get the hollow heart. Okay. I could have swore I already tapped their game, but oh, I know. Okay. Game Kid we have just because. All right, we got our golden key. We are Gucci fam. And another nice thing about School Bag now is that this prevents me from doing something stupid like, say, accidentally hitting my spacebar. Curse of the Lost. Really wish I could have picked up Black Candida. You're wondering why I'm holding on to this Hierophant card, by the way. It's just in case the inevitable fall of Damocles here. Okay, there you go. There's the entire level, everyone. We did it. High five, high five. On God, FR, no cap. And there's Damocles. Okay. So now our chances of Omega Run go down slightly, but we still have Glitch Crown. Right? We still have Glitch Crown. We still have a good chance of getting a I don't think Tiny Planet really works for us here. We still have Glitch Crown. We still have the ability to get Angel Deals. And we also have Member Card. And so we really want... we could take Pandora's Box, actually, to use it in the Cathedral. To give us a better shot at getting a Genesis. I have a feeling we're gonna find what we need in here, though. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we don't need any of that. We're not going to find another Diplopia because we've already seen one. Ooh. No! I didn't walk over that game. I was trying to get the mystery gift. And we just kind of floated into the, item pedestal. We don't actually need either one of these. Sack Altar, maybe. But I don't want to lose, Twisted Pair. Okay, so the plan here is for us to get to the Cathedral and then use Pandora's Box. Use Pandora's Box to spawn an Angel Deal item in like the worst case scenario if we need to just go for broke. But again, none of that matters if we don't get past the Mega Satan block. Oh, there's a double Tenant Rock in there. Get Birthright. Oh, this could be it right here. As long as I don't mess this up. I'm gonna take card reading. Just because Omega runs tend to run pretty long, but this is gonna help out immensely. We could also get Chaos, but we can't afford it, so. It's all right. I think card reading will save a lot of time and hassle. What's going on here? Game just had an aneurysm. By the way, if you're wondering how we're getting through doors and stuff, we are simply using sulfuric acid to break down the walls, Chris Jericho style. Again, we really don't need any of those. Our damage is just nutty. Yeah, I mean, Maw of the Void's great, but we don't need it. We've got everything that we require here. Backstabber is great, of course. Incubus is still good to take here just for more tiers. Could take Empty Vessel, I guess. And then it does behoove us to go into secret rooms. God, what is going on? Secret rooms and the item rooms. Oh, we don't have any keys. We got no keys, dog. All right. A little bit of a bummer. We need to find keys. Necesito mucho llave. Let's go into the item room first, just because we don't have enough money to buy anything out of the store. The Station 2 is pretty good here. There's the spider baby transformation as well. That's this is going to give us a key at least, so we can go into the store. Hey, got another key. Probably don't need the hearts, but I'm going to take them anyway. Keys, nice. Surprising amount of keys now, considering that we've got Guppy's tail. Still haven't beaten that room, and we're not going to. Or this room. Magic skin. Magic skin kind of also gives it to us. But we can't afford it. And I don't really want to deal with magic skin. Because what we can do is we can use magic skin. We can use magic skin and then use it inside of a secret room. But I also find magic skin kind of annoying. By kind of, I mean really annoying. Diamonds.
2 of diamonds.
Moon card. Our only prerogative here is to get into the secret room. Could be it. Maybe we could take shielded tears, I guess, but I don't want to. I don't want to accidentally take cursed eyes. So small rock here. Restock. We could use the crooked penny as well. We really, really, really want to go for it. We got in this. We fell into this trap before. We also have a chance to get one out of the. We don't need the teleportation card. We have an opportunity to get one out of boss rush here. By one, I mean a death certificate or a wild card or something like that. Or Genesis. Genesis would also be kind of a thing, but Genesis is kind of like a last-ditch effort sort of thing. Okie dokie. So, Big Dust Touch. Gabba Dabba Ding Dong. This is Leviathan. And we'll take Kidney Stone. Now we need to beat boss rush here for the Omega run possibility. I've got the reason why I'm holding on to the Soul of Isaac is because obviously with the Pandora's box usage in the cathedral, I want to be able to re-roll those in case we don't get what we want, which is going to either be a death certificate or a Genesis. Or if we get an item pedestal inside of a secret room, I could also possibly re-roll that into a death certificate. In fact, where we need to use Pandora's box is inside of the secret room in the cathedral. This is just a wave of tears. Common cold. Goal. Stars card, reverse stars card's even better. That's even better than the Soul of Isaac because now we can guarantee 2 item pedestals from the secret room. And that's pretty big. We didn't go in the item room? I guess in my haste, that was it. So yeah, I think we just rip it in here. Or we could wait. We can wait to rip it and just wait till we get to the cathedral. Because it's not going to make a difference which floor we use it inside the secret room. Secret room pool is going to stay the same regardless. So. Also, are you telling me that we need to go... in order for us to go south, we need to go west? Yes. What you're telling me, game. Okay. Liberally using our right to use sulfuric acid here. Gotta go fight Old Hushy too. Can't forget Old Hushy. You're gonna call this a fight. I'm not even firing right now. This is literally just Kidney Stone making us fire over and over and over again. Oh, there's more dead. More 9 lives. Sure. Yep. Okay. So, in case if we were ever worried about somehow dying, now we're not. No item pedestal in here. And every bone heart that we lose just gives us another huge tears up from Brittle Bones, which does go over the tears cap. I have no idea what hit me there. I can't see anything. I'm just holding steady right now. Okay. Gosh. Aya Belial is quite strong. Gonna grab the Eternal Heart so we get Dark Prince's crown, and Old Hushy's not long for this world. Old Hushy ain't gonna make it. No, we cannot take Jacob's Ladder. It will legitimately crash the game. Double Polyphemus doesn't do anything. Although, Double Brittle Bones gives us more Bone Hearts to destroy. Maggie's Bow will heal us double. But we can't take Soy Milk because we don't have enough money for it. Gave us a key, it didn't really do anything for us. Arm's Ring gave us even more damage. So Apollyon. Yeah, this is gonna be a slaughter. Yeah, Hush barely moved. Old Hushy, needless to say, didn't make it. Straight to Isaac, but we need to go back and find the secret room. So Isaac's down. I say finding the secret room, but we really don't need to look that hard because we can just shoot. I actually think C-section is legitimately not better than what we have right now. If we had soy milk, I would take it, but I don't think that C-section is good here. Need to find the secret room now, and then that's all she wrote. Comes down to the play of Pandora's box and Stars card. And clear the projectiles as soon as we're done firing, and then we're gonna rip it. Go grab this Yave too. Kind of need one. Spin down dice binge eater. I don't know if any of these turn into anything. Looking very carefully. This is impossible. Echo chamber. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Echo chamber is not going to... It doesn't work with a spacebar item. Okay, so that didn't give us what we wanted. That's okay. We still... Wait, is it going to turn into random items if I use spin down die? It does turn into random items. I see a Genesis. We need 3 charges on spin down. But I think Glitch Crown, I think it re-rolls the item pedestals regardless of what the next in line is. But yeah, we have Nun's Habit. He has done it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And a collective cheer goes up from the mosh pit. All right. Well, now all we got to do is get past the Mega Satan block. And the rest is history, mosh pit. The baby goes down like a sack of potatoes. We need nothing else but to just simply get past the Mega Satan block, and we will have back-to-back Omega runs in 1 week almost. Not back-to-back Omega runs, but let's pretend it is. Oh my gosh. Or we do ludicrous amounts of damage. Let's just send it. We got to get past the Mega Satan block. Can we do it? This is absolutely one of the craziest builds we've seen in a long time. Talk about balance. There's no balance in this run. This is all OP. Come on, Stanley. Don't screw us. Now goes Mega Stan. And he screwed us. Ed, please just let us go to Delirium guaranteed after doing it time. I know there's a mod that forces the portal open, but again, if you know me, you know I don't like using mods like that. So annoying. Well, that's just how the mop flops. What can we do? Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Leave a comment down below. Today's question of the episode is going to be, did you believe? Did you believe? And if you did, well, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great start to your week, everybody. Still a great run. Still an absolutely crazy, crazy run. Still a lot of fun. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, So long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Mac, Crypto14, and Relat01. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of tonight's episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.